know who it is. It's ADG, aka AntDaGamer. This ain't my first rodeo. We're about to go worldwide. I see you watching me. Watch me, imitate me often, cause she can't top me. Watch me, imitate me often, cause she can't top me. Hot like women's wrestling, watch my evolution. X worldwide with the issue I produce it. Rowdy like Rousey, I'm clear, never cloudy. You may be a danger, but you never should doubt me. Passion in my veins like a demon going insane. Cerebral assassin with the ideas in my brain. You never know what's next, so watch me flex. Wrestle war, now it's about the worldwide X. Watch me, imitate me often, cause she can't top me. Watch me, imitate me often, cause she can't top me.
BeatStars.com.
Never doubt me. I know you watching me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of ADG X Worldwide. It is going down tonight. Man, oh man, I know there's a lot of questions that are going on in your heads about things that happened last week. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about that as we prepare for action here in Richmond, Virginia. Last week, we saw the return of DX. And man, oh man, it shocked the world to see DX here on X Worldwide. Yes, you got DX Worldwide, maybe the name of the new promotion around here, but it is what it is. But that leads us to events that's going to happen here tonight. Tonight, they will be in our main event, a tag team wrestle warfare. And we're going to talk about a little bit more about that as Ray is going to address the fans as we start tonight off here on X Worldwide about this matchup. And it's all pretty much about what happened last week. Remember everything that went down last week? Like DX got attacked. It was after Rey Mysterio's matchup. The question is, can Rey Mysterio and Daniel Bryan get along? And also here tonight, the qualifying matches continue. You guys are looking at some of the stars that are getting a shot this week, and that's what tonight is mainly about. It's about Money in the Bank and qualifying matches, even though we got DX in the mix as well. But the thing we wanted to focus on here tonight is getting these superstars qualified for the upcoming Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Yes, you're going to see Su Yung, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and more here tonight. Not to speak less of the other superstars in the ring. But yes, it's going down here tonight on ADG X Worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, there's our #1 contender, Rey Mysterio, here tonight to kick off the show here at X Worldwide. He's looking a whole lot better than he was the other week. It's going to be interesting to hear what Rey has to say here tonight as they prepare, he's preparing as well as Daniel Bryan for our main event. But let's talk about next week as well. The champ will return, the Demon Finn Balor, next week. The guy Rey will be taking on at Money in the Bank. All right, here we go. Listen up, WWE Universe. What I'm about to say is going to blow you guys' minds, but maybe. I know over the last couple of weeks, I've not been performing the way that I should be as the #1 contender. But I promise you, I will take back that championship from Finn Balor. Tonight, I get back on the right track as me and Daniel Bryan will take on the best teams right now in X Worldwide and the entire wrestling world. And why me and Daniel Bryan, well, I think he came up a little bit cheap last week. I promise you, we will get the job done here tonight. So Daniel Bryan, I'm asking you to come out here right now so we can have a little pep talk before our match here tonight. And here he comes. He's also a #1 contender. He is a contender to Pete Dunne's championship. The Pro Wrestling All-Star Championship. Daniel Bryan also looking in better shape than he was last week. A reminder once again tonight, our main event is stacked. It's going to be Wrestle Warfare, ladies and gentlemen. Undisputed, Ray and Daniel Bryan, DX, as well as the champions, the Usos. Let me stop you for 1 minute. Everyone in here in the ADG Universe X remembers what you did the other night. I remember what you did the other night. You walked out on me. Why should I trust you here tonight? You clearly walked away. Look, last week I had no idea that DX was going to attack you. I mean, that's Shawn Michaels. That's your protege. Like, why would I think, I mean, you his protege. Why would I think anything would happen? Why? All right, let's say I did believe you. But once that attack happened, you just kept going. You just kept walking. You didn't help me out, Ray. You just sat there and watched me get beat at the hands of DX. Listen, I let myself down last week. I wasn't myself. I really thought I could beat you. I was only concerned about myself, and I apologize. But tonight is different. Daniel, you can trust me. Tonight, me and you got this. If there's anyone that can defeat these tag teams tonight, it's you and me. All right. You want a moment to shine? Well, here's your chance to get right back on track with me, these fans, and yourself at winning that title. Daniel, I promise you that here tonight, you and me, we will get the job done. We will beat DX, and you will get the payback, and I will right my wrongs from last week. I hope so, Ray, because I have a lot to prove, not only to DX, but for my career here in X Worldwide. You're not alone, Daniel. Tonight, your career, my career, gets shown right here in front of the X Worldwide audience, and we will prove that we are the best competitors here on this show. And that's the bottom line. Tonight, you drop the yes, and I'll drop the 619. Ladies and gentlemen, that will lead us to our first qualifying matchup of the night. It will be Noam Dar taking on Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa, a superstar that has been really asked to join the universe by the Ageverse X fans. I'm happy to have him here tonight. He has an official contract, so even if he wins or he loses, he'll still be here, as well as Noam Dar, someone who's been pretty much, he caused a little bit of trouble at the first pay-per-view. He's here now. I decided to go ahead and sign him. I'm looking for talent, so it is what it is. We'll talk about that more in a second. Let's go ahead and get this match started. Can Noam Dar qualify for Money in the Bank here tonight against Tommaso Ciampa?
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Noam Dar.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, on Twitter, follow me at AntDaGamer. I post little tidbits of news of ARIES X as well as ADG news, where I cover video games and more like I do right here on ADG Entertainment. Now let's talk about Noam Dar. I'm sure the Miz would probably like to get his hands on Noam Dar, even though he already embarrassed Noam Dar when Noam Dar tried to run in on him to make a name for himself at the first pay-per-view Backlash. It didn't turn out the way that Noam Dar expected at all. But you got to think, though, even if Miz doesn't want to get his hands on him, Miz probably doesn't really care for the guy right now.
And his opponent, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Thomas Ciampa.
And ladies and gentlemen, this guy has been asked for. People beg for Tommaso Ciampa to be a part of this show. And I heard you loud and clear. He's official. No more tryouts. No more what ifs. Tommaso Ciampa will, tonight and forthcoming, be forever a part of this show. Don't forget, guys, also, scores are upon us. So these superstars here tonight will be receiving points for competing as well as winning. If you want to learn more about the point system, go to AntDaGamer.com to get information on that and all types of cool things at the website. And yes, it's going down. Noam Dar, Tommaso Ciampa. Our first Money in the Bank qualifying matchup of the night. It's all about the Money in the Bank qualifying matches here tonight. We showed you at the top of the show some of the great opponents and wrestlers that we will see here tonight. Irish whip by Tommaso Ciampa. Goes under, and oh, the knee to the face of Noam Dar, taking him down. Noam Dar, though, is, I wouldn't say a vet, but he's a seasoned, he's a professional. He knows what he's doing. He's a professional wrestler indeed. He's no noob in that ring. And oh, right to the legs is Noam Dar. I know a lot of the fans are going to be upset here if Noam Dar wins. I got to think that Tommaso Ciampa, I hate to believe I'm saying this, but he may be the fan favorite in this matchup. And then he's locking it in here. Submission locked in. Will he tap? It's locked in really tight. But Noam Dar fights out. Elbows to the head of Ciampa. Mr. Blackbeard himself. And this is where Noam Dar is so effective. Working the arms. And oh man, dropping him on the arm. And takes him down. You know, both of these guys, oh man, that big boot, that signature boot of Tommaso Ciampa. Just cracking the skull of Noam Dar. Noam Dar is dazed. How did he snap out of that dazed moment? What a match here. More boots. This time to the face, then follow up to the back of the thighs. They could slow down Noam Dar. You know, he's got those drop kicks that he likes to utilize. We out here on the outside earlier here tonight. But let's talk about the card a little bit as these two superstars destroy each other for a shot at the Money in the Bank contract. Let's talk about the first ever tag team wrestle warfare matchup here tonight. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be sick. Noam with the choke and now the cover. Right now you got to think between these two, it's just like the battle of who's going to be the sickest and the cheapest wrestler. You got to think here because both of these wrestlers like to wrestle a little cheap. But yeah, to see DX in action for the first time here tonight against the guy that beat up Daniel Bryan, a guy that left Daniel Bryan in the ring, Rey Mysterio, that's enough. But then you got to throw in undisputed, the #1 contenders to the Usos tag team titles. They jumped the Usos last week, so I thought it was only right that they get their hands on each other. Tonight's main event is pretty much, you got to think, pretty much pay-per-view caliber that you guys are witnessing. Despite the champ not being here, Finn Balor, which I expected, the Demon talks to no one. The Demon never speaks. The Demon will be back in action next week though. And that's just it. Nice counter from Tommaso Ciampa. Elbow. And these two just not giving up here tonight. Over the top rope he goes. I know some of you guys are probably thinking, well, Tommaso Ciampa competed several times before then. Does he have any points for that? No, Tommaso Ciampa does not have any points. Points went in effect last week. So if you're competing, you're active, you're getting points now. Eventually, you're going to be, superstars are going to be getting matches based upon, you know, the points they have, and the leaderboard is based upon that as well. Say if someone has 3 points and the other person has 3 points, those two superstars will face off. But Tommaso Ciampa looking to put this thing away right now. Oh my God! And that could be it. Ciampa into the cover. 1, 2, and Noam Dar kicks out. Big shout out to Rai D. He created that Ciampa, as you guys know, off storyline. Tommaso Ciampa is not in WWE 2K19. And here he comes. Tommaso Ciampa. Trying to finish off Noam Dar. Elbow to the face. Look at this. Look at this. Nope. Countered. Tommaso Ciampa. Knee to the face of Noam Dar. And it's getting real physical here at X Worldwide. The cover. 1. And the kick out. Crowd really crazy here. Elbow to the back. Nope. Irish whip by Noam Dar. Back body drop. Went for the kick, the miss. Elbows by Noam Dar to the face. Noam Dar just not giving up here. This is his first match ever in X Worldwide. And oh, the Noam. And oh my God. That discus clothesline to the back of the, I like to call the Noam. Yes, it's named after Noam Dar. He's gearing up for that supernova. There it goes, the supernova kick. He could beat Tommaso Ciampa. What a shocker would that be? He did it. Noam Dar has just defeated Tommaso Ciampa. Noam Dar has qualified for Money in the Bank. I don't think anyone thought Noam Dar was going to be the one to win here tonight. Well, he just proved me and the doubters wrong here. He just stayed in the game. He stayed aggressive, and that's all that counts. Thought Tommaso Ciampa was going to win it here. He went into the cover, but still nothing. Who knows? Maybe Tommaso Ciampa get another shot before it's all said and done. But here tonight, he's not qualifying. No ARIES. But Ciampa, hey, every superstar on my show gets points for competing. This is my thanks for your performance and just being here at X Worldwide. But what a debut for Noam Dar, winning his first matchup and qualifying for Money in the Bank.
Here is your winner, Noam Dar.
Oh man, big win. Coming up next, we got another qualifier. This time it's for the women's division here in X Worldwide. Alexa Bliss and Toni Storm also making their debuts here in X Worldwide. It's going to be crazy as the Mae Young Classic winner Toni Storm makes her debut, as well as the goddess Alexa Bliss. Both of these superstars are people that I totally have respect for and am heavily glad, so really much glad that they're here at X Worldwide.
Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Yes, Alexa Bliss is here, the goddess. And speaking of goddesses, next week, they're back. Taya Valkyrie and Becky Lynch will be returning next week, and they say they will wreak havoc upon X Worldwide and prove why they are the future of this division. As you know, Taya Valkyrie, Becky Lynch, big win last week. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do next week on Worldwide. But here comes the Mae Young Classic winner of WWE. So I'm very ecstatic having her here to see what she's going to do here at X Worldwide. Toni Storm, one of my favorites, no doubt about it. In fact, honestly, a lot of these superstars here at X Worldwide are my favorites. So it's kind of hard for me to even root for anyone half the time. Usually I just go by, you know, like for example right now, I really want the Velveteen Dream to actually get something going. Hopefully it will eventually, maybe tonight. Alexa Bliss versus Toni Storm, ladies and gentlemen, here at X Worldwide, where we make not only the fantasy matches that you want to see, but we make the fantasy matches you had no idea you wanted to see. And look at Toni Storm, very aggressive out here. Alexa Bliss not cleared in WWE, but cleared here tonight for X Worldwide. The same with Becky Lynch, who recently broke her nose, or as WWE say, face, on the road to Survivor Series. But she'll be here next week. I also want to give a congratulations in order to Shayna Baszler, who's not only our X Worldwide Undisputed Women's Champion, but she is now currently the NXT Champion. I gave her the week off as well because this weekend she will be battling at Survivor Series, well, Survivor Series weekend at War Games, defending her title as well. The cover here, one, and the kick out. Alexa Bliss trying to do her thing here. You gotta think she's wearing Riddler colors, but technically X Worldwide colors, now I thought about it, are actually Joker colors, excuse me, and Riddler colors as well. Maybe we're villains here at X Worldwide. Maybe we're evil. And bam! Right to the arm. Toni Storm wants to join Taya Valkyrie. And guys, by the way, there may be a couple of typos on the scorecard. I will be updating that as soon as well. By the time this goes live, it should be updated. At least with last week's mistakes. I'm not going to put up the scores because I don't want to spoil anything till at least a couple hours after this goes live originally. Drags him out, and now look, we got the cover. One, and the kick out. Up on the shoulders. Nope, Toni Storm. Oh man, a vicious kick counter from Alexa Bliss. That little girl can go. I say little girl, but she's a grown woman. Northern Bridge suplex pin by Toni Storm. You got to think, if Toni connects with that air raid siren, it could be the end for Alexa Bliss here. Look at the strength. But no, countered by Alexa. Alexa looking to be the second lady as well as Toni Storm to qualify for this event. Into the cover. 1, 2. A lot of people are saying it's not fair how Taya Valkyrie won last week, how she got into the pay-per-view, how she qualified for Money in the Bank. Hey, take it up with Paul Heyman. I personally think there's nothing wrong with what happened last week. I think Taya Valkyrie is the future of this division, and we're going to probably see more and more for her as the weeks come. Toni Storm. Look at this. Oh, man. Just several shots into the turnbuckle. Weakening her opponent. Weakening the goddess. And the back has been hit so much here. You got to think that air raid siren is next. Sit down powerbomb from Toni. Look at this reversal. Wow, what a set of events from these two great superstars. On the ropes. Oh, man. That's never not a good thing to see. Unorthodox pin from Alexa Bliss. She's angry, but you got to think it's going to take a little bit more than that to keep Toni Storm down. A cover again from Alexa, just relentless. Come on, Alexa. This is Toni Storm. This is the Mae Young Classic winner. This is someone who's globally known from Stardom and beyond, and now in WWE and X Worldwide. The counter. Storm's up on her feet, but I was going to say Alexa was keeping her at bay, but not much longer, not anymore. Toni Storm. The pickup here. What she's going to do. Eye swoop into the corner turnbuckle. And now the punches from Toni Storm. Storm putting on a storm, an ambush, a hurricane of tactics and offensive maneuvers. Look at her go. Toni Storm. And a drop kick. Oh, Alexa got out of the way. I can't believe it. Northern Bridge suplex from Toni Storm. 1, 2, and a kick out. The back of Alexa Bliss has got to be in a lot of pain right now. All the German suplexes, Northern suplexes. What the hell? Asuka, why are you doing this? Asuka has a match later on tonight. Why is Asuka doing this? The distraction from Asuka. Are you kidding me? Oh, the kick out. Toni Storm is not going to let it go down that way. But what the hell? Asuka is still out here. I think she is. She was in the ring momentarily. I have no idea why Asuka is out here. Why she's getting involved. But Toni Storm doing her thing, and she's still in it. She didn't let the distraction from Asuka stop her here tonight. Maybe nothing's going to stop Toni Storm here tonight. But one thing's for sure, Asuka, I think he just made an enemy out of Toni Storm. And Toni Storm still in it. I think Asuka's gone now. Don't see her nowhere at ringside. And this qualifying matchup will continue. And I got to say, so far, this match has been the match of the night. Toni Storm connected again. That should do it. But oh my God, Alexa kicked out. These women here tonight. They want to get a step closer to Shayna Baszler. And that's what Money in the Bank is going to do. Even though Becky Lynch is in line, and it could be Becky Lynch, I shouldn't count out Becky Lynch. It could be Becky Lynch that's the champion after Money in the Bank. Northern Bridge pin suplex, but she's near the ropes. So it's not going to work. Right now, Toni Storm is getting a little bit fatigued. Alexa Bliss is hung in there. Both of these ladies putting on a crazy matchup in their debuts of X Worldwide. Because they know it could be their last matches in X Worldwide. Into the cover goes Alexa Bliss. 1, 2, 3. What? Alexa Bliss wins. Even though I wouldn't say it's 100% Asuka's fault, but you got to think this loss, you got to put some of this loss on Asuka. And Asuka, I don't understand it. You have a match here tonight. Maybe Asuka's trying to send a message to the women's division that she's going to do whatever it takes to get back on track. Remember, Asuka lost to Shayna Baszler. She was the last person to have a match, and maybe she just want to make people remember who she is and that she's still here in this division to make a name for herself. But tonight, the name for herself goes to Alexa Bliss.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
I don't understand that. Asuka, why? Why, Asuka, why? But congratulations to Alexa Bliss, qualifying for the first ever ADG X Money in the Bank. It looks like Sonya's trying to talk some sense into Asuka and find out what's going on, but Jesus Christ! What's going on with Asuka? Man, oh man, another chaotic night here at X Worldwide. And this next matchup is another qualifying matchup for Money in the Bank. These two superstars are getting their second chance. Second chance. I don't know if they're going to be a third, which is why this is a very scary matchup for me. I really would like to see the Velveteen Dream move on, and I shouldn't be lopsided, but that's just the way I feel. Austin Aries hasn't been around as long. I respect the man, but I really want the Velveteen Dream to win this one. And once again, that's just the way it is. want to take a moment to explain myself. Why am I rooting so much for the Velveteen Dream? The Velveteen Dream was the man who won the first contract in the first ever Big Push Battle Royal here in ADG X. And from there, he would win a contendership match as well. He would kind of go downhill, so many bumps in his way. But this man has put on some of the best matches, some of the best moments so far in ADG X history here for the WWE 2K19 season. And that's just it. He had people getting in the way, such as The Miz, such as the man he's in the ring with tonight, Austin Aries. Last week, The Miz jumped this man from behind, ruined his dreams. I'm hoping tonight there's not going to be any outside interference, and the Velveteen Dream can get that well-deserved shot and that spotlight at Money in the Bank in the ladder match for the men's division. All you gotta do though is beat the greatest man that ever lived
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin,
in Austin Aries.
weighing in at
The greatest man that ever walked
206 pounds,
the face of ADG X, he's been telling me. I ran into Austin Aries the other week backstage. He told me that it's an atrocity how he's being treated around here. He said Adam Cole did not even have a 3 count last week. It was strictly 2. And he should have been given more time, but these referees are partial and don't respect Austin Aries. What kind of crap is that? Which is another reason I'm going for the Velveteen Dream tonight. I know I said in the past I like to, walk that steady line here in ADG X, but every now and then things happen. Superstars get on my bad side. You know what I'm saying? My bad side. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I feel for superstars that, just had it rough. The Velveteen Dream has had it rough. I don't even think it's him technically per se. Just things are just not gelling out for him. Things aren't going as planned. Maybe his match versus Rey Mysterio was him not being ready. But everything else, it's just been bad luck. His issues with The Miz and more. And I hope Miz doesn't show his face here tonight. I mean, Jesus Christ, you're already qualified. And I'm telling you right now, Miz, if you show up here tonight, if you show up here, I just may take away your Money in the Bank entry. The second time these two have faced each other over the last couple of weeks. Austin Aries will get involved in the Velveteen Dreams matchup with The Miz a couple weeks ago at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Austin Aries will win a tight matchup between these two the last time they was together. And we'll see what's going to happen now. Both of these men coming out for losses last week, losing their Money in the Bank qualifying matches. Velveteen Dream, bam, dropping the nice neck breaker from the Velveteen Dream. Countered by a jawbreaker and a running elbow. The greatest elbows on the planet from Austin Aries. Once again, Velveteen Dream going back, working that back of Austin Aries. I bet Austin Aries thought he was going to come here to ADG X Worldwide and just have his way. but it hasn't been that way for him. Adam Cole put him in his place last week. Velveteen Dream waiting for something here. Just stalking Austin Aries. Oh, wait, he gets down. Whatever he was thinking, he changed his mind. Ooh, nice counter, stiff shot to the gut. And we got a slobber knocker fight on the outside, but it's back to the inside now. I'm up here trying to call this match, but I gotta be honest, I'm wondering what's going on with Asuka here tonight. Big move here from the Velveteen Dream. Can he get it? Only a 2 count. Velveteen Dream not wasting any time on Austin Aries tonight. Not playing around. I think he's learned with each and every matchup he's been in so far. It looks like we're going to see what it sounds like when the Velveteen Dream flies. No, instead, look at this. Good God! Velveteen Dream with that reverse moonsault going back up top again. Again, he playing a lot of area assault here tonight. Oh, the Velveteen Dream flied, but he missed. And now Austin Aries trying to come back here. Swinging net breaker into the submission. Will this be it? Velveteen Dream. Oh God. Whew. I was scared. I was scared that Austin Aries might have had him. Takedown. Austin Aries really feeling himself here. Velveteen Dream into the corner. Nope. Bam, the comeback. Missile drop kick. Austin Aries with the comeback here. The counter of the Luthez press from the Velveteen Dream. Much needed. But come on, Velveteen, you gotta stay on track here. You gotta stay on track if you're gonna get you a shot at Money in the Bank. Early tonight, Noam Dar qualified to join The Miz and Adam Cole. Austin Aries going for that discus elbow. That could do it right there. And the rake of the back. Can the Velveteen Dream get it together? Oh God. The brain buster. And that's probably going to be it. Oh! Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh God. Maybe I spoke too soon again. These guys are putting out all the stops. Now Austin Aries just looking down at the Velveteen Dream. But now he goes for the cover. Only a 2 count, and the crowd approves here as the Velveteen Dream kicks out. You got to think that the ADG X universe, you know what I'm saying, they're going for the Velveteen Dream here. You got to think they are. Oh man, big move. Oh, Austin Aries snuck out of that one. And that would have turned the tide, but the Velveteen has something else playing here. The strength of the Velveteen with the stalling vertical suplex into the pin cover. Look like a jackhammer from the Dream. Well, look at this. He just caught him. Austin Aries, that little slithering snake. I'm sure Randy Orton and Austin Aries Randy Orton and Stone Cold Steve Austin, probably approved of that sneaky little move there, as they're a bunch of snakes themselves. Stone Cold not much of a slithering type of snake. He'll do it right to your face. But Velveteen Dream now working this up, working that boot, working it in the face of Austin Aries. Follows it up. We've seen Velveteen do this numerous times. He's been working the back of Austin Aries throughout this matchup. You gotta think his back has got to give sooner or later enough for the Velveteen Dream to get the pin. The Velveteen Dream cannot make any mistakes here. He's got to finish him up. Oh my God, Velveteen Dream! Good God! Is the Velveteen Dream gonna do it? Is he gonna qualify for Money in the Bank? He does! Yes! Week after week, the Velveteen Dream has qualified for Money in the Bank here on X Worldwide this evening. He'll be joining his nemesis, his rival in The Miz, as well as stiff competition in Adam Cole and Noam Dar. Look at this. Bam! I mean, oh man, that was just a great match. Austin Aries, I thought he snuck one in right there for the victory, but right here, the Velveteen Dream took it up a notch. And he has done it. The Velveteen Dream is going to Money in the Bank. All night long, Asuka has been causing chaos, interfering in the Money in the Bank qualifying matchup between Alexa Bliss and Toni Storm, attacking Sonya Blade in the backstage area. I don't know what's going on with Asuka, but she needs to stop before I have to do something about her actions. Asuka versus Su Yung here tonight for the last qualifying matchup for the women's division. And that's for Money in the Bank, of course. Asuka, I feel like she's lost it. This is not the Asuka we seen when she took on Shayna Baszler, but maybe this is the Asuka she should have been when she took on Shayna Baszler. I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, it's all about the spotlight. It's gotta be, you know, her actions may not be the right actions, but it's always about the spotlight in professional wrestling. It is. You want the lights on you. You don't want people to forget about you, and you want people to respect your name. And that's just the way it goes. And this is one of those fantasy matches that I'm sure people would like to see. And you're getting in tonight for ADG X Worldwide. And it's just going to be a great one. It's for the Money in the Bank. A spot at Money in the Bank. Su Yung, Asuka. We've seen Su Yung in a little bit of action previously in a battle royal we had for contendership. Asuka would win that night. But what would happen if these two went one-on-one? Well, we're about to find out. Here we go. Good God, running. And dropping him down with a running DDT. And that knocked Su Yung a little senseless there. And Asuka, like I said, I'm not sure what's gotten into Asuka. But she's on top of her game. Another nice maneuver, and oh! So far, most of the offense is going toward Asuka. Su Yung countered. Face breaker. Oh God, kicking Su Yung in the head. Asuka now. Look at this. Oh man, right into the ring ropes. Su Yung with the counter. And oh, the running fist into the face of Asuka. The Undead Bride versus the Empress of Tomorrow. And right after the arm. You know, maybe some of everything that Asuka was doing tonight was also preparing me, getting herself ready to face the Undead Bride into the cover. I mean, this is a matchup that you would not see in WWE, but you're seeing it here tonight in ADG vs. X. It's a matchup that a lot of other federations out here would not give you. Well, we here at X Worldwide, at ADG vs. X, we're giving it to you. Su Yung and Asuka. Big move from Su Yung. Into the cover she goes, but only a 1 count, which I pretty much knew. Off the rope, Su Yung goes, and a knee to the head of Asuka. Irish whip. Su Yung has Asuka in the corner. Another Irish whip. Nope. Look at this. Su Yung. Bam! Face first into the turnbuckle. Talk about skill as she goes to the cover. 2 count. A little bit closer, but it's not enough to get the job done. Su Young's going to look for the finish maybe right here early. She wants to qualify. Join Alexa Bliss and Taya Valkyrie to the corner. Oh, man. Nope. You know, a lot of people have been talking about how great this women's division is here at ADG vs. X Worldwide, and I do agree. We have the best women's division that there is right now in sports entertainment anywhere, especially here on YouTube. This, I mean, look at the names we have. Names from across the globe. It just crazy matches are being made right now in this division. And we're just getting started. But look at this, Su Yung. Oh God. Oh my God. Maybe that's karma for everything that Asuka's done tonight. What the heck was that? Head first. And now this finish could do it. 1, 2, and oh my God, how did she kick out? How in the world? This is some gravy, my man. How in the world did she do it? More kicks here. And now Asuka mounting that comeback. Stepping in with the kick to the face. Oh, no. Su Yung just going crazy here on Asuka. What's Asuka gonna do now? She's in big trouble. Su Young's looking around, maybe thinking where she go. Yep, she's gonna go for the cover now. 1. Only a 1 count. After everything she's done, you would think it would be over for Asuka. But Asuka's still standing, and now she's going for that heel hook. She's gonna try to make the Undead Bride tap out. But no. Su Yung refuses to. Kick to the gut by Su Yung. Su Yung around and around and around, and the Undead Bride with the spinning sidewalk slam. And now that submission from Su Yung. Wait a minute, she just got right back up down that bride. 1, 2, and the kick out. What a performance from Su Yung. I'm impressed. Throws it into the corner here. And back in here with the twisted knees of sin. And she's just laughing at Asuka. Can she finish her here? Undead Ride. 1, 2, 3. Su Yung with the victory. What a performance for Su Yung. The women's division has definitely put on notice here tonight. Big victory for Su Yung, qualifying for Money in the Bank. Asuka, you know I don't trust Asuka. What? After everything that happens tonight, she finally shows some respect. She shows some respect for Su Yung after having no respect for anyone here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll bring us to our main event here tonight. Thank you guys for watching ADG X Worldwide, the new ADG X. And remember to please leave thumb ups and things like that. It takes me longer than ever. When you see these shows now, it's a combination of days, hours and hours of time. So make sure you thumb it up. It takes hours to freaking encode it on my computer, and it takes hours and hours to get it up. So please show your love for the time that I put into these shows. And yeah, let's do this. This could be one of the biggest main events so far in the history of ADG X. It is Wrestle Warfare, tornado tag action between 4 teams. The one who gets the winning pinfall will be the guy who will face the Demon Finn Balor next week in the main event.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way tornado tag team match.
Shawn Michaels and DX coming out separate here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas.
Off storyline, I forgot to set it. But anyway,
The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn.
Shawn Michaels and Triple H, their appearance last week here at X Worldwide was a shocker. And some people are wondering more than anything, why did Shawn Michaels attack his protege, attack Daniel Bryan? A man he helped train. Why would he do that? Here comes the other member of DX, Triple H. Triple H and Shawn Michaels scoring some big points in their debut.
From Greenwich, Connecticut.
This is their first matchup, and they're in the main event.
The game, Triple H.
We have no answers for why it happened. But we do know last week is when it all went down. The attack on Daniel Bryan.
And from Aberdeen,
And speak of the devil, here comes Daniel Bryan.
110 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel, you might want to keep your distance here. And wait for your tag team partner, Rey Mysterio. But you know Daniel Bryan's one brave son of a gun. You got to think his opponent for Money in the Bank, Pete Dunne, not here tonight as well, is probably watching on at this match here tonight. Can Rey Mysterio and Daniel Bryan get on the same page? We're about to find out. Earlier tonight they said they would be on the same page. They vowed that if Daniel Bryan brung the yes, he would drop that dime and bring that 619.
At 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
We're about to find out. But the thing is, it's just so much going on. So much going on. And one thing we also got to speak on one more time. Next week, the things that are going down next week, let's talk about it. First up, Becky Lynch and Taya Valkyrie returning next week to bring hectic action to the women's division. And not just that. The Demon, Finn Balor, returns next week for in-ring action against whoever gets the winning pinfall in this one. So another reason to watch this matchup. But this is a tag team matchup, and you got to think the tag team champions, the Usos, are favored for victory here tonight. You know, Daniel Bryan isn't the only one out for redemption tonight. The Usos are as well, after being jumped at the hands of Undisputed last week. And yes, I'm sure Undisputed has planned what they're going to do here tonight. I'm sure they're ready, but I had to mention that. I mean, Undisputed is the first ever Undisputed Tag Team Champions in the history of ADG X. And here they come. Just so you know, Bobby Fish is not officially an NXT Tag Team Champion currently in WWE. But here tonight, Roger Strong decided to let Bobby Fish come out here tonight. He said he wanted Bobby Fish to feel like a champion. So he said the two of them could use the Tag Team Championships here tonight. Showcase the fact that the Undisputed Era holds the Tag Team Championships. And even though officially the champions are Roger Strong and Kyle O'Reilly, that as a team, they still walk like champions. They feel like champions. And most of all, they are champions. And that's Undisputed, baby. You see another big win for Undisputed here tonight. Adam Cole had a big victory last week here in X Worldwide, being one of the first to qualify for Money in the Bank. And here we go, it's on. It's about to get physical. Talk about this crowd, hearing a lot of Uso chants and a little bit of everything here. Shawn Michaels, since coming here to X Worldwide, he's been keeping that mask on. This new mask DX Shawn Michaels. It's not showing his face. It's kind of creepy, but at the same time, it's very interesting. It's bringing another light to Shawn Michaels here at X Worldwide. We got action everywhere here. I'm going to do my best to call this Wrestle Warfare. And oh my God, look at Jimmy on the outside. Good God. There's so much we're seeing here. Where's Daniel Bryan is more concerned in taking it to the Usos. You think he would have been in there. I think Daniel just mainly wants to win here tonight. I think that's his main focus. Not just getting his hands on any one individual, but mainly to make sure that he wins here tonight. Him and Rey Mysterio. I mean, they are the contenders to the titles, to the top singles titles in the men's division right now. Another win for Daniel Bryan would be crazy going into his matchup versus Pete Dunne. Kyle O'Reilly gets get countered. Usos, I gotta admit, they're on top of their game tonight. You think about it, they're standing out like champions should in this matchup. Ray taking out more than one person again, flying off the ropes. And a nice DDT. Bodies are everywhere right now. Oh God, a super kick like no other. I felt that through the entire building. It echoed and trembled throughout the building. 2 count. Tequila Sunrise, and it doesn't connect. Rey Mysterio into the quick cover. 1, 2. Doesn't connect. Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup will continue, and we'll be back after these messages. Gentlemen, we are back, and Undisputed is in control, looking to take down Triple H and Rey Mysterio. Bobby Fish has it locked in. The fish hooks in, but it doesn't make Ray tap out. And Daniel's had enough. Daniel's back in to help his partner, but Jay grabs Daniel, and the submission's locked in on Ray's leg. You got to think, the longer this matchup goes on, the more these superstars are risking injury. All of them could have injury. Kyle O'Reilly bringing down Triple H here. Will we have a submission? Triple H is tapping. Triple H tap. Triple H tap. And the Undisputed Era wins this. A big win. Kyle O'Reilly made the game tap out. That's not going to sit well with Triple H, but it sits well with management. So next week, it will be Kyle O'Reilly in singles action versus the Demon Finn Balor in our main event.
Here are your winners.
Another big win for Undisputed this week
Title
here on X Worldwide.
The Undisputed Era.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another action-packed X Worldwide. We'll see you guys next week. Oh yeah, or should I say next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.